Good morning, students. In the previous class, we discussed about exercise 3.2 in polynomials. Today, we will discuss about relationship between zeros and coefficients of a quadratic polynomial. So, relation between zeros and coefficients of a quadratic polynomial. So what is general form of a quadratic polynomial? General form of a quadratic polynomial is ax square plus bx plus c, where a not equal to 0, a comma c belongs to real numbers. So this is the general form of a quadratic polynomial. So to find this, for this quadratic polynomial, sum of the zeros equal to minus b by a. That means minus b means minus coefficient of x by coefficient of x square. Product of zeros equal to c by a. C means constant term by coefficient of x square. So in general, we can find zeros for this polynomial like this: ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. By factorizing this, you will get two zeros. So when you are finding sum of zeros, those sum of zeros will be equal to minus coefficient of x by coefficient of x square. When you are multiplying these two, this product of zeros will be constant term by coefficient of x square. So this we have to check by finding the zeros for this by using factorization method. After that, you have to check those zeros by their zeros and the coefficients. So here for the quadratic polynomial, what is sum of the zeros? Sum of the zeros equal to minus coefficient of x by coefficient of x square minus b by a. Product of zeros equal to constant term by coefficient of x square, that is c by a. So they gave the problems like this. When you observe page number 62, do this. Find the zeros of the quadratic polynomials given below. Find sum and product of the zeros and verify relationship to the coefficients of the terms in the polynomial. They gave first one, p of x equal to x square minus x minus 6. For this one, what you have to do? You have to find the zeros of the quadratic polynomial. You have to find the sum of zeros and product of zeros. Verify relationship to the coefficients. Verify relationship to the coefficients of the terms in the polynomial. So for this polynomial, you have to find zeros. You have to find sum of zeros and product of zeros. You have to verify this relationship with their coefficients. That means you have to check these two, whether these two are equal or not. So to find zeros for this, what you have to do? To find, this one is page number 62. Do this. To find zeros of p of x. P of x equal to 0. P of x means what? X square minus x minus 6 equal to 0. You have to factorize this. Here factors for 6 are 3, 2. X square minus 3x plus 2x minus 6 equal to 0. Because minus 3 plus 2 you will get minus 1. That's why I am taking minus 3x plus 2x. Here when you are observing these two, x is common. X into x minus 3 plus here 2 and 6. 2 is common. 2 into x minus 3 equal to 0. In these two terms, x minus 3 is common in both. So x minus 3 into x plus 2 equal to 0. Therefore, x equal to 3 or x equal to minus 2. Therefore, minus 3 comma minus 2 are zeros of given polynomial. Here we are finding the zeros. After that, we have to find sum of zeros and product of zeros. We have to verify the relationship with these coefficients. So sum of zeros equal to, we can write either minus b by a formula or this words. In these words you can write minus coefficient of x by coefficient of x square. What is sum of zeros here? These two are the zeros. 3 and minus 2. So 3 plus minus 2 equal to minus coefficient of x. Here what is coefficient of x? Minus 1. So minus of minus 1 by coefficient of x square. X square coefficient is 1. So 3 plus minus 2 means 3 minus 2. Minus 1 into minus 1 means 1 by 1. So 1 equal to 1. This is verified. Sum of zeros is verified. Next, product of zeros. Product of zeros equal to constant term by coefficient of x square. What is product of zeros here? 3 and minus 2. So 3 into minus 2 equal to constant term in this polynomial minus 6 by coefficient of x square is 1. 3 into minus 2 minus 6 equal to minus 6. This is also verified. In this way, we can find zeros for any polynomial, and sum of zeros and product of zeros, we can verify these two with their ratios of the coefficients. With the ratios of the coefficients. For a given polynomial, you have to find the zeros. After finding the zeros, you have to find sum of zeros and product of zeros. You have to verify these two with their ratios of the coefficients. So in this way you can complete this problem. Next, the second one also. In that second one, p of x equal to x square minus 4x plus 3. Second one, p of x equal to x square minus 4x plus 3. This one also you have to do in the same manner. To find zeros of p of x equal to 0, that means this polynomial equal to 0, x square minus 4x plus 3 equal to 0. For this you have to factorize. So 3 ones are 3, 3 plus 1 you will get 4. That's why x square minus x minus 3x plus 3 equal to 0. In these two, x is common, x into x minus 1, here 3 is common, minus 3 into x minus 1 equal to 0. Among these three, x minus 1 is common, x minus 1 into x minus 3 equal to 0. Product of these two equal to 0 means either any one of the 0 equal to 0. So x minus 1 equal to 0, or x minus 3 equal to 0, x equal to 1 or x equal to 3. Therefore, 1 comma 3 are zeros of p of x. Now you have to check the zeros, sum of the zeros and product of zeros with ratios of the coefficients. Sum of zeros equal to, what is the formula you have? Minus coefficient of x by coefficient of x square. What is sum of zeros here? 1 plus 3. 1 plus 3 equal to minus coefficient of x here. Coefficient of x is minus 4 by coefficient of x square is 1. So 1 plus 3. 4 equal to minus of minus 4. 4. 4 by 1 is 4. So sum of zeros verified. Next, product of zeros. Product of zeros equal to constant term by coefficient of x square. So product of zeros. Zeros product 1 into 3 equal to constant term is here 3 by coefficient of x square 1. So 1 into 3, 3. 3 equal to 3 by 1, 3. This is also verified. So in this way you can find zeros of a polynomial, and we can verify the sum of zeros and product of zeros by their coefficients. Next in this Roman we have another two problems. So this third and fourth problems you have to do homework. Next, in the same way you have to do example 3, example 4. Example 3, example 4 also you have to do in the same manner. Now in exercise 3.3 first round. Exercise 3.3 first Roman. You have 6 problems. I will tell you 3 problems. Remaining 3 problems you have to do. First one, x square minus 2x minus 8. So you have to assume let p of x equal to x square minus 2x minus 8. To find zeros of p of x, p of x equal to 0. What is p of x here? X square minus 2x minus 8 equal to 0. Now factors for 8. You have to get 2 here. So 4 2s are 8, 4 minus 2, 2 you will get. So x square minus 4x plus 2x minus 8 equal to 0. So in this way you have to factorize. 4 2s are 8 here. Minus 4 plus 2 you will get minus 2. That's why I am taking minus 4x plus 2x. Now in these two x is common. X into x minus 4 plus here in these two 2 is common. 2 into x minus 4 equal to 0. In these two terms x minus 4 is common. X minus 4 into x plus 2 equal to 0. Therefore either x minus 4 equal to 0 or x plus 2 equal to 0. X equal to 4 or x equal to minus 2. Therefore 4 comma minus 2 are zeros of given polynomial p of x. Now you have to verify the sum of zeros and product of zeros. Sum of zeros equal to minus coefficient of x by coefficient of x square. What is sum of zeros here? 4 and minus 2. 4 plus minus 2 equal to minus coefficient of x. Here what is coefficient of x? Minus 2 by x square coefficient 1. X square coefficient means 1 here. So 4 plus minus 2. 4 plus into minus minus 2 equal to minus of minus 2, 2 by 1. 4 minus 2, 2. 2 equal to 2 by 1 you will get 2. Sum of the zeros verified. Next, product of the zeros. Product of zeros equal to constant term by coefficient of x square. So product of zeros 4 into minus 2. These are the two zeros. That's why product of these two zeros equal to constant term here minus 8. Minus 8 by coefficient of x square 1. So minus 8 equal to minus 8. So in this way you can complete first problem. Next one. Third and fifth one I will tell you. Third problem. Six x square minus 3 minus 7x. So let P of x equal to x square term, x term and constant you have to write. 6x square minus 7x minus 3. To find zeros of P of x should be 0. So 6x square minus 7x minus 3 equal to 0. So here x square coefficient and constant. 6 3s are 18. You have to get 7 here. Factors of 18. 9 2s are 18. 9 minus 2, 7. So 6x square minus 9x plus 2x minus 3 equal to 0. In these two, 3 common and x also common. So 3x into 2x minus 3. In these two, there is no number is common, means 1 is common. So 1 into 2x minus 3 equal to 0. So 3x, among these two, 2x minus 3 is common. So 2x minus 3 into 3x plus 1 equal to 0. So either 2x minus 3 equal to 0 or 3x plus 1 equal to 0. So 2x equal to 3, x equal to 3 by 2. Or 3x equal to minus 1, x equal to minus 1 by 2. Therefore, 3 by 2 comma minus 1 by 3 are zeros of P of x. Now you have to find sum of zeros and product of zeros. Sum of zeros. These sum of zeros you have to verify with which coefficients? Minus coefficient of x by coefficient of x square. Sum of zeros. 3 by 2 plus minus 1 by 3 equal to minus, what is coefficient of x here? Minus 7 by x square coefficient 6. Here LCM for these two. 2 3s are 6. 2 3s are 3 3s are 9 plus into minus minus 3 2s are 6. 2 into 1 2. So minus of minus 7 by 6. 9 minus 2 7 by 6 equal to 7 by 6. Now product of zeros. Product of zeros equal to constant term by coefficient of x square. So what is product of zeros here? 3 by 2 into minus 1 by 3 equal to constant term. Constant term is minus 3 by coefficient of x square is 6. Here 3 gets cancelled. Minus 1 by 2 equal to 3 1s are 3 2s are. You will get minus 1 by 2. So in this way you can verify sum of zeros and product of zeros with their coefficients. Now fifth problem. T square minus 15. So let P of x equal to T square minus 15. To find zeros of P of x equal to 0. P of x means T square minus 15 equal to 0. T square equal to 15. T equal to square root of 15. Square root of 15 means you get plus or minus. So plus root 15 comma minus root 15 are zeros of P of x. Now sum of zeros and product of zeros. Sum of zeros equal to minus coefficient of x square by coefficient of x. Sorry, minus coefficient of x by coefficient of x square. What is sum of zeros here? Root 15 plus minus root 15 equal to minus coefficient of x. ఇందులో x ఉంది, అసలు ఇక్కడ వేరియబుల్ x ఉంది కాబట్టి ఇన్ టర్మ్స్ ఆఫ్ x రాసి, ఇక్కడ వేరియబుల్ ఇన్ టర్మ్స్ ఆఫ్ t ఉంది కాబట్టి ఫార్ములా ఏం రాయాలి? Here you have to assume this as P of t. Here also t, coefficient of t by coefficient of t square. Here there is no coefficient of t, that's why I would write 0 by coefficient of t square 1. These two gets cancelled, 0 equal to 0. Next, product of zeros. Product of zeros equal to constant term by coefficient of this polynomial is in terms of t's, that's why I would write t square. So product of zeros equal to root 15 into minus root 15 equal to what is the constant? Minus 15 by coefficient of t square 1. So minus root 15 into root 15, root 15 whole square equal to minus 15. Square root cancel, minus 15 equal to minus 15. So in this way we can do this problem. So in this Roman you have to do, so based on finding the zeros of a quadratic polynomial and verifying the relationship between their coefficient with sum of zeros and product of zeros. In this you have to do page number 62, do this. In this I told you first Roman, second Roman, 3-4 problems you have to do. Example 3-4 you have to do. Example 3-4. Exercise 3.3. Second 4, 6. Second 4, 6. All these problems you have to do. So all these you have to do based on in what way I told you up to now these problems, in the same manner you have to do all these problems. If you have any doubts you can ask me. All these problems you have to do in the same manner. So if you have any doubts you can ask. So up to this exercise 3.3 first Roman is completed. Remaining 3 Romans we will discuss in the next session. Okay, thank you.